start. Welcome, everybody, to the DHC Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat, and with me, I got my good friends here. Well, guys, before we continue, this show is brought to you by All Forward Baseball Company. Guys, make sure that you go to allforwardbaseballcompany.com. I'm sure my good friend is going to be putting that little QR code right at the top left-hand corner of our screen, so that way you can scan it and go into that website. Once you do that, here's what I need you to do. Get yourself some bunch of stuff. Go to the checkout, and then before you hit checkout, put code DADHAT, and you'll get 50% off of your full purchase. Okay, do that for me. Sounds good? Awesome. Lynn, you also get ahead. Go ahead, put that there. And then also we do have the Sticker Club. The Sticker Club, guys, is $6 a month. However, because you guys are fans of the show, you guys are hanging out with us, you get it for $3 because you're going to use the code DHC. So thank you, everybody, for joining us, and thank you for Logan being a proud sponsor of the DHC Sports Show. Boom, boom, boom. All right, got the business out of the way. Cool. Let's go around the room and let's go ahead and talk about the hats that we are wearing. I'm sure everybody's drinking water tonight, so let's go with that. We'll start with you, Mr. Producer. What hat are you wearing? And we know you're drinking water. Got it.
Yeah, tonight's hat is the High Point Rockers. I picked this one up on a road trip 2 years ago. Really like that ballpark. It's one probably, I feel like the ballpark is really not talked about a lot.
Very underrated.
So definitely underrated. Can definitely pass for an affiliated, like a single A ballpark easily.
Mm-hmm. Also, the stadium seats in the back.
Oh yeah, it's the legacy seats. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, love that.
And of course, like Ed said, water.
And water. All right, Mr. Mayor, what you got for us, my friend?
Well, ahead of the weekend, I have my Panthers 3930. This one I really like because it's a white back. It's not a trucker, though. It's more of like a meshy material with the NFL logo on it. It's really comfortable. Love the Carolina blue front to this as well. So figured I would, since we're going to be talking about NFL playoffs some, let's get some Panthers love on the show tonight. And I'm not drinking the fancy stuff like Patrick, the Y'all's tea or Milo's. I just got some plain old Publix unsweet tea.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Do you, boo? Do you?
Yeah, win my PGA championship.
All right, Eric, go ahead and talk about that horrible garbage-ass hat you got going on. Go ahead.
You got the Ole Miss hat on today, and that was a smart play there. Obviously, they knew, oh, look, the quarterback's not in the backfield. I wonder what this guy's going to do. He's going to run the ball.
Yes, he is.
So this is obviously a baseball hat, has the 2022 College World Series championship. Was it 22 or 23? I don't know. I can't see the side of it, but Johnny got it for me before I came there. Maybe it's 2023. I don't know. I guess I can
one of those days.
I was like, take it off and look at it.
22.
So
they won the national title in 2022, but when I came to Ole Miss to see, or well, it wasn't Ole Miss that I originally went to see Johnny, but then we went to Ole Miss, but my car broke down, didn't get there in time, but regardless, he got me this hat, so I have an Ole Miss Nike hat. It's a Dad Hat, right, that I have on. So that's me.
It's a nice one, though. It's a nice one. I've been wanting to try the Nike ones. I don't know how they really fit. It does look a little bunched up right up here at the front, so I gotta make sure. I gotta order one and see how it fits on me. And for me, I am wearing the Cookies hat. This thing is one of my favorite logos, guys. Of course, obviously. Eric head just means more. And the producer keeps picking his nose. Wow, SW's. Apparently you're picking in your nose, producer. How dare you? From the Lehigh Iron Pick, this is their Copa brand. So it is a New Era 920. Very comfortable. And the fact that I like these the new 920s because they stay up and I'm able to wear my glasses at the same time. So that's a good thing. And I got to finish my jug of water. So 64 ounces of water. Bunch of stickers. That's all it is. Stickers. Eric, stickers.
It looks like you're missing one.
I need one. I don't have one.
Sent you.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I didn't see a mayor sticker on there.
So actually,
Oh, it's rail hidden. Wow.
It's not what I thought you said. I didn't think you said mayor. You said it with Donnie's accent.
All right, guys. So right before the show started, a good friend of mine, Kelly Robinson of Minor League Nerd, you guys definitely got to follow him. He does great stuff on YouTube for history of minor leagues, right? And he says like what pre-1990. He said, Eric, on the podcast when you guys were on, the two of you were on. So definitely check it out, the history, and he does a really good job. So make sure you follow him. But anyways, he sent me. He was like, "Hey, did you see what Rob Manfred said today?" I'm like, "No, I haven't had a chance." What did he say? He's like, "Look it up." I'm like, "Okay," and so I did. Rob Manfred was talking. He was on a New York radio station today, and he had some words. First thing is, congratulations to Mr. Rob Manfred. He is sticking to his retirement. All right. At the end of 2028, that'll be his last season. He is going to retire. He is not going to change on that. I know. He did say that.
Can we get that a little bit sooner?
We're trying, but it's not going to happen.
2025, maybe?
It'll be here before you know it.
So do we have any idea if do they already have his replacement?
No.
Can it literally be anybody that's better than him?
Well, you know what? Hold your thought. Because there's some discussions to be had about this, because he said some somewhat controversial things on the radio.
You don't say.
Yeah. So he talked about the realignment of the major leagues geographically, right? Thanks, Dragon. No kidding. It's 2026.
There was a reason why I said get rid of him in 2025.
We want him to be gone already.
Duh.
And what's up, Lynn? Drinking her Christmas spice double ale.
Nice. There you go. Anyway, so listen.
And Holsinger, we missed Holsinger. Hey, what's up?
I heard Donald Wise was being interviewed for that position. You don't want the old man doing that,
dude.
He can't do worse.
Exactly. I was about to say I couldn't do worse.
We have a focus group here that will help design all the minor league logos. Also, let them have their
not only do we have
back. We don't need you to run them.
Not only do we have a focus group that designed the minor leagues, so this same focus group as well can work on realigning the minor league system into a much better, equal, more efficient.
So you're saying we shouldn't have 20 international league teams and 10 Pacific Coast League teams?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean,
what?
Well, that's crazy, right?
What does that even mean? Why? What?
Dude, I don't know. Still to this day, it's
listen to Monday's episode,
right? And then he also said, talked about an in-season tournament, splitting the seasons. But the problem is, one of the issues with doing the in-season tournament is that the season is too long. Now, I am alone on this one. I know I am. I completely understand this, but I am one of that. I believe that the season should be shortened. 162 is too many. I'm sorry.
You're not alone on that. I agree with you on that. Big time.
So, what do you guys think? First of all, on the realignment that he's talking about geographically. Now, he did say that if there is a city with two teams, that they are not going to be in the same division. They are going to stay in separate divisions, which I'm okay with that because it makes sense. Like the Yankees and the Mets, right? And then the Dodgers, the Angels, and everybody else that considers themselves part of Los Angeles. What do you guys think? Not everybody at once.
Well, I like them being divided up like that. I don't want everybody all in one same pile. It does away with a lot of things. I mean, it's going to change, so just get used to that, as you said earlier. But I just don't like all of a sudden you got the Yankees and Mets in the same division, and then you end up with like Houston and Texas and all that. It's crazy.
Lynn, is that Spice Double Ale getting to you already? We're taking away 4 games and think that's going to be a difference. Got to be more than that.
Has to be more than that.
I think she meant to put like 128, 138, possibly. I don't know.
She said 158 right there. Maybe it's that
Maybe she meant 18 and she's put
Christmas
a 5 there.
Spice Double Ale that's getting to her.
The Bears getting to her. She already got to her. The percentage is a little on the high side. Yeah. Okay. So Donnie, let me ask you this: in your opinion, if let's stick to this piece first. Let's talk about the shortening of the season. In your opinion, how many games should it be?
I mean, I think if you get around 140, that's carving enough off of there. I mean, I'm not opposed to going less. I don't want to get too few.
So you're good with taking away 22 games.
At least that.
Okay.
I mean, there's probably a window. I would say probably a window of 125 to 140, somewhere in that range.
Okay. Mr. Producer, in your opinion, how many games? If or are you in the camp that it should stay at 162?
I am definitely not in the camp of 162.
Okay.
So my first number was actually 132.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just looks like a good number. You kind of take off about a month.
Mm-hmm. All right. I like it. All right, Eric.
Yeah, I was gonna say somewhere around 130 was my original thought. So sounds like we're all kind of right in that same range where it's 140. I wouldn't say is bad. So 20 to 30 less. But is that gonna be if there was some type of mid-season whatever? I mean,
Tournament.
would that get them another 6, 7, 8, 9 games, whatever? I don't know how many they would play, but
well, if you take that many games out, you're essentially opening up a 3-week window.
So you
could probably which you're not going to condense all of that window into that mid-season. What you're going to want to do is spread out more off days throughout the other remaining games. But you could probably, like, around the current All-Star break window, rather than it be 3 days, maybe it's like a 12-day thing or something like that, and you do some kind of thing within that of the top teams or something. I don't know. Just that's just spitballing, really.
See, and I'll give you guys what my number is. 120.
Yeah, so 120 to 140.
Yep, that in that window. Take out 120, right, and then you shorten the season. You make the playoffs. Stop elongating these playoffs into so long. Like, you lose the excitement. The fans get bored at some point. I was like, all right, let's get going. Let's get it. Get these and get it done. I think I'm surprised, to be honest with you. I think I was going to get a little bit more pushback on taking games away. I'm actually kind of surprised and kind of happy because, I think we all believe that. Cut spring training down to maybe 2 weeks, start the regular season in the middle of the March, and then the season end in August because football season. We have the World Series end by the end of September, and double headers have 2 7-inning games. Okay, I'm not going to do the 7-inning games.
I can't do 7 innings.
They got rid of that. Now, was he saying possibly doing that to have a break in there because he's going to try to have MLB players participate in the Olympics in 2028 in LA?
There could be the Olympics. It could be that they could bring the World Baseball.
They need to do that every other year, I think, instead of every 3.
Right now it's every 3.
So they need to do it.
It's going to go up
year.
though to every 4.
See, they need to do it every other year.
I agree. I think the World Baseball Collection should be every.
The last one was electric.
Man, we didn't have any skin in the game. Well, you guys did, but like I didn't. And I was like, man, this is exciting as all hell.
What are you talking about? Just in the championship or in general?
In the championship.
I was going to say you guys were in, but
yeah, we were in. It's just not so much. Yeah,
they didn't have much of a team though.
So I'm against cutting the spring training, and here's why. Let me know what you guys think. I'm equating this to the same thing to what happened in the NFL. You cut the preseason short, and not, and look at what happened with the NFL season. There were too many injuries. Players were not ready to ramp up to the rigors of the season, and then we had too many injuries. So in my opinion, you keep the spring training the same way it is. Don't touch it. Leave it as is. They're in Arizona, and then they're in Florida. They're good. But I do agree with what Lynn said. Have all the North teams start in the South.
Well, if you shorten the season, you could actually push the start of the season back from the beginning of April to mid-April.
Mm-hmm.
You could push spring training a little bit as well to like so you're gonna have baseball starting right around the Super Bowl, which it's right after the Super Bowl now, but they're going to push the Super Bowl to mid-February. So now you're going to have all that starting right around the same time. Push the start of spring training to like the end of February. And then start season mid-April. And that way, if you do have, I mean, it's a couple of extra weeks of the weather maybe being a help in a lot of this scheduling and stuff. Those first couple of weeks of April,
they're brutal.
They're brutal in a lot of places. I mean, not just in the north, more so in the north, but I mean, I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely brutal up, and I remember going Cleveland games, and it was snowing.
Yeah,
like, oh, dude, I can't. You know what I mean?
A month from next week, Wichita State season opener is here, so I'll be out there for Valentine's, freezing cold.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, though, right? And I get it. There's going to be some pushback, but honestly, a lot of the things that Rob Manfred said, I'm not against it. I'm going to be honest. I'm not. I agree with the realignment, but you have to wait until you make sure that you know which markets are going to be in the running, so that way you can, right, align the leagues accordingly.
Wise commissioner, when you take over, bring back the minor league all-star games. Thanks.
Oh, absolutely,
100%.
Yeah, there's a lot that needs to be redone with the minor leagues, and I don't think they'll ever do it. I think they're going to continue screwing it up even more. But God, there's so many things that could be done better.
For one, separating the leagues.
Yeah,
leave minor league alone. Be its own entity.
Yeah,
and let each level play each other. I want to play the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Why can't I play another AA team?
You don't want that smoke.
We'll whoop you.
But I specifically would definitely start with AAA and definitely just rearranging the AAA system, because it is absolutely garbage that you have one with 20, one with 10, and it doesn't make any sense. And we talked about this, Eric, on my podcast, that we should have it the West Coast, East Coast, and in the middle of the state, and then just go that way.
They should go back to 3 divisions.
Yeah, bring back the 3 divisions.
What I don't understand, and I said this on your show, is that Omaha's directly north of us. They're in the International League.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma City, directly south of us. They're in the Pacific Coast League. They're literally straight up and down from Wichita, which is right in the middle of the country. And one's in one league and one's in the other. And I'm like, how's that make sense?
I kind of look at that on a travel basis, because your closest teams to Omaha are probably on the eastern side, where you have Iowa and is it St. Paul and International Day Pacific?
No, they'd be international.
So, I mean, I guess that was the line that they decided where it was.
Well, their line's dumb.
I mean,
the Mississippi River probably needs to be somewhat of the
redraw your line and add 10 team or add 5 to the other. I mean, yeah, add 10 teams too, but add 5 to the other league, or 4, and so we have 16 and 14 or 15 and 15.
It absolutely makes no sense whatsoever.
What's up, Polly?
So move spring training. Yeah, I know what you said. What up, Polly? Eric lines aren't as straight as he believes, says my girl. It's okay. We're good. Once you're drinking, the lines are straight. Everything is straight.
Everything for Lynn right now with that double spice.
For real. Yeah.
And if you're Michael Irvin, they're pretty straight too.
St. Paul is in the international. I'm going to read to you guys the International League. Buffalo Bisons, Charlotte Knights, Columbus Clippers, Durham Bulls, Gwinnett Strippers, Indianapolis Indians, Iowa Cubs, Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, Louisville Bat, Memphis Redbirds, Nashville Sounds, Norfolk Tide, Omaha Storm Chasers, Rochester Red Wings, Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, St. Paul Saints, Syracuse Mets, Toledo Mud Hens, and then the Worcestershire Red Sox.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm going to be checking them out this year. Polar Park is awesome. Can't wait to see a game there.
So that's a lot of teams in one division internationally.
They just need to split the international into two and leave the Pacific Coast like it is, probably. Like you said, go get the centrally located teams in a different league.
Yeah.
You have the International
West,
League, the
East,
Pacific Coast League,
Center.
and then go back to the it was the International, the Pacific
Texas
Coast.
League.
No, there was a third
Or
AAA
American
league.
Association.
American Association.
Well,
Well,
you can't do the American
you can do the American Association, but you could do something.
Yeah.
You could do like the Mid-American League or something like that and make it middle of America.
Which I'm okay with on that at that point, right? Because it's just there's too many. I don't understand, and then don't get me started on the Texas League, Wichita, Tulsa.
What? Just because we have the 5 Texas League North teams, which are absolutely
Not in
none of
Texas.
them in Texas.
Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas, Springfield. Yep.
I'll be in Springfield this summer.
So again, listen, I know we give Rob Manfred a lot of shit for a lot of stupid things that he does. But honestly, I'm not against some of these changes that he was talking about.
So can we do the same thing with Donnie then when he takes over?
Give him a lot of shit? Of course we will.
Okay, good. Just so you're aware, Donnie.
Right
Hey.
off the rip.
Not anything new with you guys. So
What
bring
is
it
this
on.
old senile talking about? That's what right off the rip. I'm just ripping the Band-Aid off. Do East and West Coast divisions in AAA. I honestly, Mike, I'm good with the East and West, but there has to be a central in order to separate them into 10-10-10.
We got the Central Coast here.
There you go. Boom. There you go. See?
The Central American League.
Again, I don't understand why they don't
Central
call
America
us.
League.
They don't call the DHC Sports and tell us. We would more than happy consult in all of these decisions.
Absolutely.
Going all the way back home, Paulie.
The script is already released. Packers and Steelers. Wow,
I'm
Polly.
fine with the rematch of Super Bowl 45 because Packers won that one, so I'm good with that.
I'm sorry, Eric. I did try to scare you a little bit with the.
I looked at that and I'm like, I mean, it's possible, but they had cleared him, and then I did look at a bunch of
just to
the
make sure.
Packers beat writers, and nobody said anything. And then I looked, I'm like, that's the day after Christmas. That's
And it said December 26th on it and everything.
yeah, because I would, and I looked at Schefter, like literally no
I
one said anything.
knew you would too. I'm like, hold on a second. There's no
But
way.
they said Willis was going to start, and I would have been perfectly fine with that because I thought he was a better quarterback that last game against the Bears than Caleb Williams was.
Mhm.
So I thought Williams was the third best quarterback in that game because both the Packers quarterbacks played. So if that happened or it happens, I'm okay because Willis is good.
Yeah. I
just for Polly, Ed's going to clip that section right there, and we're going to see how well this ages. Come back on Tuesday
about Millie
about
Willis.
Steelers and Packers.
Well, we'll see. I mean, listen, we'll talk about it in a little bit. But anyways, I just want to make sure that I finish off the whole conversation on Major League Baseball. Are we good there? Is anybody has any oppositions? Producer, you've been quiet. I know you're working on something most likely. That's why you're not saying much.
I mean, I'm kind of, as I remember the days when like Memphis and Nashville were in PCL when I first started following it. So it's like, there's really no rhyme or reason not to kind of have that again.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I'm kind of more curious about the split seasons.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of intrigued about it.
Please don't do a first half champ and a second half champ.
No. I think there should be, if they're going to split it, do like a tournament, in-season tournament, right? Or I don't know. But do something. I get it. I'm intrigued. Listen, guys, we have to evolve. I know that we like the way that things are in baseball. However, if we really want this sport to survive, there has to be some evolution of the sport in order to just keep up with the NFL, with banana ball, and with all of this.
Why do we have to evolve when it's only 2025?
You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. But you know what I'm saying, though? Like, I think it's time for there has to be some changes made in the. And I honestly, I think the first change that needs to be made is shortening the season.
Yeah, I mean, everything's about the fact that people don't have the attention span to sit and watch a game like they used to. They don't enjoy the slow nature of the game like a lot of us do.
Like we do,
I say, bro, I watched 11 games in 33 hours.
Exactly. So
yeah, but how many of that was on your phone watching another game?
I can multitask.
Fair enough.
But still, it's just like just society in general. The banana ball thing has brought out this whole other mess of, always got to have something going on to, almost too much actually. But you got to find somewhere in the middle, because I guess their feeling is kids in a TikTok world, MLB is MySpace and they got to change.
Mm-hmm. No,
what's wrong with MySpace? Ed and I were all about MySpace.
No, we were.
Actually, I'm just kidding. I never had MySpace.
I had it for like 2 seconds, and then you could play the music that you were listening to and all that stuff. I remember MySpace. I think
bring me back Napster.
Wow.
Oh, I loved Napster now. I was downloaded some shit off Napster.
So, oh my God, so was
AIM.
I probably still have some Napster.
Dude,
AIM.
Running Man.
Original texting.
Yeah.
You've got mail.
AIM, as we all said it.
Bro, the summer was perfect. Put on Napster on the computer.
What up,
AIM with all the girls. Whew. Take me back, please.
Bro, you're going to get in trouble again.
I don't care.
Yeah, you do. I don't care. Just making sure. Yeah, LimeWire. I remember LimeWire. Yeah, Mike. MySpace is where Ed. No, actually, I made it the old-fashioned way. Boom.
Picked her up at the bar.
That's right.
Tinder.
Knocked her in the head. She did. I see that he was like, if Manfred adds 3 to 4 new Major League Baseball team, that will have to create at least 12 new MLB. I think it's 2 that they want.
I was gonna say he'd do 2 because it'd line up with 32, which NFL has 32 teams. Yep. 34.
That might be a little bit too much.
That doesn't even equate. You couldn't do.
No, because you want to make it even.
Nothing's divisible. Yeah, like if you did 7. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how many.
No, I think 32 would be the.
You'd have to do 8x4 teams or.
And that's what he said. He was like he wants to do 4 team divisions, and I think that's where we're at.
4 divisions with 8 teams or 8.
No, the 4 team division, like where the
8 divisions with 4 teams.
4 teams, which makes sense.
Yep. Again, it makes sense to me, and I'm just an idiot, so
So Kansas City, St. Louis, Texas, and Houston in the Central Coast Central Division.
So something will change. I'm intrigued by this. I really am. I'm intrigued, and like I said, I'm one of the ones that believe that we should definitely be making some changes in order for us to improve the game. I'm not, some of the changes are crazy, right? The ghost runner on second, that's crazy stuff, but I get it. I understand why it's being done. You have to move,
Well, I hope they still keep American League, National League to keep half
the tradition
separated from the other half. I mean, you still have AFC, NFC, NFL, things like that, but you could do what you're doing. So be like to Eric's point, you wouldn't have Kansas City and St. Louis in the same, but they would both be in a evenly matched division of Central teams.
There you go. See ya. I didn't know what you were waving at. Michael, he's one of them, Portsmouth, Ohio, is what he's. Oh, he almost got caught.
Yeah, he did. He was
Portsmouth, Ohio is one of the locations he's looking at, Michael.
Congratulations.
Looks like I am the one that's ahead this week. Okay, that's different.
I was ahead of them too. I just wasn't saying anything. But
calm down with the cooking, man. Relax, bro. You gotta protect the digits,
I
man.
was gonna say, I ain't trying to jam the fingers.
Well, I'm not trying to protect. Lose my.
Mike is
finger.
a fan
So-
of broken fingers and wrists.
How many people jammed and broke fingers before they started using those?
Probably
Seriously.
a lot, and when they didn't
lot.
say anything, they
You
just
just know
popped
what's-
it back in place.
Not only
and
that, but then you see a lot of players with the tape on these two fingers. That's why.
Okay, man up.
Virgil's burners here.
Here we go.
around.
Oh,
What's up, Rod?
What's happening, Rod?
Okay, let's talk about this then. If they do
Mhm.
go to, let's say, 120 games, obviously that'll shorten the season. Hopefully, players will be a little more healthier because they don't have quite as many games. Would then they maybe not take away the ghost runner in extras, but maybe start it later, like a 12th inning or something? Give a couple innings, maybe 2 or 3, where it's normal, and
yeah.
then by then, because you don't want to play 19 innings. I mean, some
No one-
fans
yeah.
like it, but no one. I mean,
Yeah.
the playoffs were pretty electric when some of those games happened, but for the most part,
Yeah, but
nothing
that's
happened
playoffs.
until
That's
like
different.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, in the
eventually, I want to go home.
yeah. In
exactly.
the regular season, it's ridiculous to go 19.
No
20
one
innings.
wants a
Nobody
20 inning game
Right.
on a Wednesday night. They just,
Now-
no.
I wish they would go at least 1 or 2 innings without it, and then put it in on first base, not second.
Yeah, there you go. That's good plan.
And then if it doesn't go after 2-3 innings,
I'd say
then move it to second.
start the 12th inning and start them on first.
Yeah.
But yeah, give them like a couple innings for sure.
Yeah, do the 12th
where
inning, right?
they just
Run it on
be-
first. 15th inning, do it on second. You know
The
what I'm
thing
saying?
is, if you
Look at us
teach these
planning
guys
this
to
for
bunt
'em.
again, you can start the guy on first, bunt him over, give up an out, and then you got him on second anyway, but you've at least given the defense an out to
So
make it somewhat.
so
somewhat
now Donnie's going the Michael route and say make baseball players bunt again.
even. bring back the bunt.
Hey,
I'm
bring
sorry,
back
is
the
the
small
bunt
ball.
banned or something?
What?
What?
Is the bunt banned or something?
No, but
No,
not
but
a lot of
nobody knows
players
how
know
to do it.
So I wouldn't say why, but they do not bunt. Donnie, you obviously go to a lot of Fireflies games. Do they bunt?
Colton was the only one. Colton brought back the bunt here because that dude would drop
Literally
down one in a
No
heartbeat.
one in Wichita over the
Same
last
in AAA.
4+ seasons, literally no one bunts. I'm like, what are we doing when we're in the extras? Bunt that guy over to third, score a run, and you're all set up. No one ever bunts
We've had a
ever in
couple.
Wichita.
That's weird because, like, for my games, like I at least record like maybe 1 or 2 bunts a game.
Not in
Not-
Durham. I'll
That's
tell you
a-
that.
that's an
Wichita
anomaly.
Never bunts. Yeah, I feel like Wichita never bunts.
And the Fireflies, like I said, they did it mostly with Colton, but they
Yikes.
also
He just trucked
There were-
them over.
there were a couple of other players that they've had the last couple of seasons that are fast as lightning, and
Yeah.
they would drop a bunt down to beat it out for a hit.
Was he a free agent or is he still with Kansas City?
Colton, he's still with Kansas City.
Is he going to be, probably don't know at this point, do you think he'll be with Northwest Arkansas or do you think he'll
Probably.
be Quad Cities?
hey,
it can
what's
go
up,
either way.
Zach?
I mean, I
Okay,
guess it depends on other people, but I don't see why he wouldn't start with Northwest. But it's possible they could drop him back to Quad Cities to start. I just don't know. I actually haven't messaged with him in the offseason yet this year.
oh, that's sad.
Oh,
was your
dude.
No, that's adorable.
That's a flag. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Based off of Zach's, do we loosen up the baseballs just a slight bit? Because obviously they tried to deaden them a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing though. It's like they try so many things. Listen, bring back the steroids. How's that? At this point, how about that? We're good.
Wow, it is a get off my lawn. Let's bring back.
You're acting like they left in the first place.
You're right. My bad. I'm sorry.
Ed's pro creatine, pro clear.
Bring it. Bring it.
Someone take Paulie's Twitch away, please.
Judge is going for. You better calm down. Judges ain't going for 75 nothing. Oh man, they don't look at it. Fighting. Come on, fight. QC bunted now and then. Colton wasn't a QC very long. Who needs a bunt when you hit tanks like Judge? Polly, calm down, bro. home run or strikeout. I want something else. I agree. I agree. I already lost it once. Can't happen again. So, yeah, I like the idea that we just came up with for the Ghost Runner, an extra innings. I think it's a great idea. I don't know why baseball hasn't called us. By the way, give us a call because we got some great ideas. That was a crazy catch. Watch it, Eric. So
That thing was way behind him too, and he
I
snagged
know.
it.
Yeah, he did. All right, Mr. Producer, you got anything for us? That's what I really wanted to talk about tonight. Was really baseball. I'm itching for baseball, as you can see.
So really,
no,
I
hold on a second,
Oh.
Because the Wilson Tops, we already talked about this, right? They're not staying in Wilson.
right.
They're not playing in 2026.
Oh,
I did
really?
not know that.
I had not heard that.
They're gonna. I think it's like, from what I understand, is they're gonna take the 2026 off, and they are going to be moving to Smithfield.
Right.
Well, we did
And,
talk about them moving. I just didn't realize they were going to take a season off to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to do. I mean, they probably don't have a field over there yet. Are they building something for them, or
There's got to be a field they could use, but it's probably not
are they?
not what they need for what they're doing.
I didn't know if they're going to be playing like as road warriors, kind of like when there's always like some collegiate team that plays all road games, like Kingsport that one year.
We're bringing back the Road Warriors.
I mean, may as well.
Good.
I'm looking for
But yeah, I was kind of. I guess it does kind of make sense if they don't have something already prepared for them or not.
Yeah.
I'm
Phil-
surprised.
But that's a
Phil
shame
says
they can't defend their championship.
Yeah. Phil says he hasn't been to a baseball game all year. Good one,
Eric's
Phil.
already been to 2.
I know. He's probably already got, a couple under his belt this past week.
You say Terry?
That's an
He
Eric.
said Eric.
Terry's the one that goes to baseball games in January, not Eric.
Well, I'm looking forward, Phil, to the battle at Bull Street. They finally officially released everything for that yesterday. So South Carolina Clemson is going to be playing at Segra Park, February 28th.
Dude just got blasted.
He
Good
did.
night.
He got blowed up.
He caught it, got the first, but man,
He don't know where
Yikes.
he's at, though.
Yeah, but that's a big boy taking a hit.
hospital
Though.
ball.
He's like, oh,
Oh, come on, man.
yikes. Yeah, they're not playing 2026.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I look forward to their return then in 2027.
So, yeah, that's what they're saying. Like, it'll be back in 2027. So kind of, it's disappointing, but you know what? I get it. They are selling some new Smithfield Tobbs merchandise. So
They are planning on keeping the Tobbs name. Like they're not gonna like
no, they're keeping the Tobbs name.
Change it. Okay.
They are keeping the Tobbs name. That's not going away. Although they have some fitted hats for $10 with the old Wilson W on it.
I could, Zach, but I'd have to travel out of the country. And my passport's back to expire. I need to renew that.
Yeah, take care of that.
So, all right. Anyways, all right, Mr. Producer.
Real quick, so we were talking about college baseball with some of the neutral site games. I came across something a little interesting I did not know about. Actually, it was after the Tuesday show when we were looking at schedules in general. Did you know that Wrigley Field is going to be hosting an HBCU game for the first time this year?
Really?
Yes. Alabama A&M and Prairie View A&M will be playing a 3-game series in Chicago. They're playing 2 games at Wintrust with where Schaumburg plays. And their Saturday game, they're playing at Wrigley Field after the Chicago Cubs day game.
I like that. Someone's trying to go up to Chicago. Why isn't he?
I thought about it.
He is.
Thought about it. Not gonna lie, because I mean, they're already playing at Rickwood, and I'm definitely going to that one because they're playing Miles College down there. But yeah, that they hear that your local HBCU is going to Chicago and playing at Wrigley. I mean, that's like
That's exciting.
That's an exciting thing for them. I wouldn't mind trying to check that out, but
Yeah.
I also don't want to add another trip.
Let's not book or try to plan trips because I got chastised the other night.
Uh-oh.
You came to bed at midnight. Were you guys planning a trip? Yes, we were.
Yes, as a matter of fact. And I even had to leave early because
When is it? Said it's in May. It's on the calendar.
The same one we've been talking about.
Oh, was she thinking there was another one?
Always.
Oh, of course she did.
But she was just wondering why I didn't get to bed. I said also the KU game went to overtime, so I stayed up for that too.
Yeah, I saw that.
I did not. I saw the back of my eyelids, I'll tell you that.
Phil, yeah, you're gonna have to dress differently. No, I'm just kidding. Phil's gonna have to wear his Gamecock gear. Oh my gosh, that's all right, Phil. I got plenty of Gamecocks around me as it is, so I'm used to it.
Are you going to be in full tiger face paint for the Clemson game?
I might go face paint for this one.
That's Ed's favorite when he paints his face like a tiger.
Bro, you have no idea what that did to me. Like I was like,
I have an idea.
Well, what's funny is a couple of days ago was like the anniversary. I think I didn't even show you guys because we were on Tuesday. I think Tuesday, maybe it was Monday. Monday or Tuesday was like the anniversary of when that game happened in 2012. All those pictures popped up on my Facebook again earlier this week.
Donnie looked like he liked the Gamecocks in that picture.
Yeah, right.
You gonna be okay, Ed?
Yep.
So we're gonna go ahead and hop into because we did talk about them yesterday. We do have a college game to pick, and then we're gonna probably spend the rest of the show talking about the NFL playoffs. So let's go ahead and get the college game out of the way. So on Friday in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, we have Oregon versus Indiana. Indiana is a 3.5-point favorite, over under 48.5.
Nice break.
Indiana at 70.4%. And Patrick has picked Indiana.
Yeah. Man, impressed you got that much yardage out of that. My head is telling me Indiana. My heart's telling me Oregon.
What is your spleen telling you?
I hope they both lose. But you know how this goes. Should I go hashtag for the content or just, you know what I mean?
Is that really the content though?
Yeah, content, yeah.
We're in the semifinals here.
Even
Well,
I don't
actually-
think that's content.
This
I
is
think the content was picking Tulane to beat Ole Miss.
Give me Oregon.
Okay. Eric.
IU.
UI what?
Oh, look at Zach cashing receipts tonight.
Wow.
Me, you, IU.
Got you.
Indiana.
Zach, are you also watching the game? I know you're watching the game right now, Zach. Not the football game.
And that is also not true. All of us did not pick Oregon.
No.
Donnie.
Give me Indiana.
And I'm sticking with Indiana.
Am I the only one that picked Oregon?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Which means congratulations, Oregon, for making it to the championship with the finals.
We don't know. We'll see. It's still early, homie.
All right. So now we got that out of the way. Let's talk about NFL playoffs this week.
Well, not yet. Don't talk playoffs yet.
You got something?
Well, we were all sure that Miami was going to keep their head coach. And as soon as Harbaugh got fired, my man down there in Miami was like, you know what, Mike, it was nice knowing you, buddy.
On second thought.
You know what I mean? I know we gave you the vote of confidence at the end of the season. You got to go. Which is crazy because from what I understand is that like he was planning already, like, you know, with Quentin Ewers and, you know, hey, I need you to go to Texas and get with the receivers. He was planning like off season and like, you know, draft and all that. I mean, he was already working, and then you come in and they're like, we need you to bring your playbook.
What if they don't even hire him?
I don't think they will.
That'd be funny if they're like, we're getting rid of McDaniels because Harbaugh's available, and then don't even get him.
I think Harbaugh is going to New York.
Well, Harbaugh gets to choose where he wants to go.
He'll go anywhere. He'll get paid.
And I don't
too.
think any other job's going to get. Well, I won't say any. Very few, if of the others, will probably get filled before he picks.
Oh man, I'm watching the Puerto Rico League, man. Come on, Zach. Championship season, baby.
There you go. If you're going to dive on top of one of your own linemen and just roll right across him into the end zone.
Well, it's definitely better than slipping while they're hurt.
True.
In your opinion, Virgil,
Yes.
if you were to say Harbaugh's going there, where you think?
Giants.
What about you, Eric?
Vegas.
See, I don't see him in Vegas. I get it. I kind of want to see it, but I don't see
his brother.
His brother. Hey, by the way, the lineman helped him out. Like, no. Where you going? Stay up.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Donnie?
If he doesn't go to Miami, is that what you asked?
Yeah. No, where is he going to go? In your opinion, pick Miami, pick whoever you want.
I was going to say Clemson.
Clemson.
I actually had somebody send me a meme the other day when Harbaugh got fired, or yesterday when he got fired, that Dabo was going to take the job in Baltimore. I'm like, are you kidding me? Hey, shut up with that.
Nobody wants Dabo. Apparently, except for Clemson.
I don't see Harbaugh going to Miami. I actually, before this, I thought, before the McDaniel thing, when Harbaugh got fired, my first thought was Vegas. So I see the Giants thing, and that's a pretty good fit for him, I think. But I don't know.
He's trying to do it to you.
Well, I know he's trying to. No, we've moved on.
I think
Vegas is to me the one he should do, but that's not my job to take. So
I'm not going to entertain him going to Cleveland. It's not going to happen.
Mm-mm.
So there's no way John Harbaugh leaving Baltimore. Although you spent 18 years and then you get fired instead of parting ways amicably. Instead you get fired. If I'm John Harbaugh, I will be so petty. I'll be like, let's go to Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't see any of the other. I mean, like I said the other night, Vegas or the Cardinals. I mean, if it was me, I'd want to go somewhere where the weather's nice. And if I'm legitimately wanting to just like start fresh, both of those are like clean slates.
I'm going to say,
I don't know about
New York. I'd say it's New York. He's going to go to New York.
Yeah, New York to me, I feel like would be. I don't feel like the best fit for him, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, he just seems like that New York. I mean, that Baltimore, New York, Philly, those kind of towns, those kind of atmospheres, they just seem to fit him.
It's funny. There's people already on, because I follow a lot of Cleveland sports. I was like, oh, well, he grew up a Cleveland Browns fan. And I was like, I don't give a shit.
Right.
Like, he's not coming, guys. Like, he went to Baltimore. He spent 18 years in Baltimore. What makes you think that he's going to come to Cleveland now? It's not going to happen.
So you're saying I shouldn't bet Stefanski going to the Ravens then?
No, I don't think Stefanski's going. I think Stefanski's going to Atlanta.
Yeah, I can see that.
That'd be an interesting fit.
They're talking about Tampa just in case. Like they're like, hey, what's your interest?
Well, there were talks about if Tampa was the team that was the mystery of team at the time.
Yep. And so, hi Laura. Patrick called me, as soon as the news dropped and everything about whole McDaniels and everything. Eric just got it. That all right. Well, how did I feel? It's like I think Harbaugh's not coming to Cleveland, so I'm not going to entertain that at all. I'm not going to get my hopes up for him coming to Cleveland. I wouldn't mind McDaniels coming to Cleveland, though. I like that.
I guess I'm not really sure about him, but
I wouldn't mind it, man.
It's like Eric said. I mean, he can't wear his capris.
You're right. He's not going to be able to wear his capris there. He'll wear, he'll wear some long johns on, and then the capris.
I mean, that's the only way you can do it.
Yeah, that's the only way. Absolutely.
Do you not see him maybe taking an OC job though for a little while?
Well, he got called for. Who was the one that called? I think it was some team up north that called to see if he was interested in becoming DOC. So I can't remember the team.
The Saskatoon.
Yes. Yeah. The.
Well, I just wondered if somebody like Dan Campbell would bring him in Detroit, or if Quinn would bring him to DC.
Well, they have an opening in Detroit now because they got rid of their coordinator.
It was the Lions that reached out.
That's what I thought. So yeah, okay. So the Lions reached out to him and hey, we can bring you in as the OC. The other coach that I would like, two of them is Brian Flores. I would love to see Brian Flores in Cleveland, or Kingsbury, Cliff.
Honestly, I see Flores going to the Ravens. I don't know why. That just seems to.
It could happen.
That seems to work for me. But
that's been talked about because of Brady's connection. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, I saw a thing talking about Brady. Again, I don't know this world of AI.
You don't know what's real.
I've learned my stuff, but I also there's stuff that looks more legit even than that.
We know we
have a question. But I have seen reports where Brady was at least mentioned as wanting to bring Flores and there was another guys, Flores and somebody else that were both used to be at the Patriots to the Raiders as like the DC and the head coach or something like that, or the OC and the head coach. I can't remember what it was.
Roughing the passer.
I mean, he clotheslined the dude.
Oh shit! He smacked him in the head.
Okay. Get used to it, kid. Welcome to the NFL.
Hell.
And they'll call it the NFL. But I don't understand why these guys, both of them, have thrown footballs out of bounds. You're not going to catch a football when you throw it out of bounds.
No, that was the dude clotheslined him, but that was
also
hilarious,
neither team knows how to tackle.
Not one of them, no. Harbaugh will be 64 in September. He's big on family and faith. He's going to TV. Mike, did Angel tell you this? Like, I really want to know.
He's been saying this since the rumors that Harbaugh was going to get fired before he even got fired. He's like, if he gets fired, he's going to do TV for a year or two. I don't know.
I mean, we can't really rule that out.
No, you can't. I'm just messing with Mike. But
the thing is, there's so many coaching vacancies, and there's so many teams that have reached out to him.
And
I would be shocked that he would just be like, "Yeah, I'm just going to go do TV." I mean,
he's going to get paid, dude.
That's a good catch by Tylen Wallace.
It's not like there's not two or three at least legit spots for him to really sink his teeth into.
Yeah.
If it was like 4 teams or 5 teams and they were all shit jobs, I think he would do TV. But there's 2 or 3 that really could be intriguing for him to do.
But literally a quarter of the league is looking for a head coach this year. A quarter of the league.
Yeah.
Screenshot this so I have receipts. Go ahead, buddy.
Cool.
It's okay. It's on YouTube, baby. It's on YouTube. You can go back on YouTube and watch it.
That's exactly right.
He's big on receipts lately. I've been noticing.
He has been. Okay, so yeah, I'm great discussion. I saw it today and I was like, oh man, a discussion of Harbaugh. I within 45 minutes he gets 6 calls.
Yeah.
So that was just wow. So, anyways,
And that makes you wonder what the Ravens were thinking, because like you're cutting this guy loose and everybody wants him. It's like, really? Should we
Well,
have
the
cut
same
him
with
loose then?
Stefanski, and you know how this goes. Like everybody's like, "Oh, Cleveland are a bunch of idiots. Why they get rid of Stefanski?" Even though they were the same people that were killing Stefanski for the decisions he was making. So I gotta want to hear it.
Yeah.
Do you think the same would happen with Tomlin if he got fired?
That he would
Absolutely.
call right away
They would call right away.
in a heartbeat.
Yes. He would have
In a
as
heartbeat.
many as Harbaugh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
not a single. He does not have a losing season.
I don't think Harbaugh would do it. I don't even know if Pittsburgh would do it, but is not out of the realm of possibility that Pittsburgh would be waiting to talk to Harbaugh if Pittsburgh gets knocked out this week.
They were talking about like if they get knocked out, could Mike Tomlin get fired?
Right. And if you're Pittsburgh and you fire Mike Tomlin, you at least want to talk to Harbaugh. I don't think he takes it. I don't think they would hire him. But
No.
sometimes, like people,
you
Dan
have to do your
Patrick
due
used to say this.
diligence.
Right? But Dan Patrick said this when Bill Belichick got fired. Every team that needed a coach should have brought him in for an interview, not because you want to hire him, but because you want his opinion on what your team needs. And there's some of these coaches that you want to interview them, not because you want to hire them, but you want to get their thoughts on where your team needs to go. Because some of them have really good insight.
But Bill Belichick would have said, if you ask what your team needs, he would say to hire me.
Well, no, he would have given more in depth than that. Because a lot of these teams are going to be like, well, lay out for me what you would do here differently than what we've done. And when he lays that out for them, then they have an idea of what maybe they've been doing wrong.
No, that's fair.
But they will have to take it into consideration, right? Because obviously, then we saw when he got fired, like he had like some bad seasons, right? So I mean, you had to take it with a grain of salt at that point. And again, I think we're talking about. At least I need to say is like, there's some coaches already that are just way past their prime that just need to stop coaching. You know what I mean? And Bill Belichick, unfortunately, I hate to say this, but I think it's his time coaching, in the NFL. It's over. It's gone. It's not coming back.
I'm surprised Mike McCarthy's name keeps coming up too. Like I would not hire that guy.
He's the same age as John Harbaugh, right?
Still, I don't.
He's younger, I think.
Age isn't a thing. He just hasn't been that good of a coach
Donnie.
since he was.
Since the older senile guy. That's what he said, right? All right. Great conversations, guys. We're about an hour in. So let's talk about what we got going on in the playoffs. Mr. Producer, take it over.
All right. We will definitely talk about that. Let me get my list ready. All right, so we have I need to answer this question real quick about soccer is football with UK on top. Tottenham's not on top right now, though.
Bro, why you had to go there like that?
Well, I'm sorry you lose to Bournemouth 3-2. I have to mention it.
Well,
Yeah,
CJ's bringing up soccer, but CJ, you need to come back on Monday night for Break Even Sports, our Monday night show. That's where we talk all about soccer.
Yeah, we'll talk all about soccer and Donnie's 500 teams and Ed's teams that never win.
That's right.
True. I can't even argue that one.
All right. So we'll just go down the list of games here, and then we'll do the picks afterwards. So our first game of the slate is a rematch, of course. Rams going to Charlotte against the Panthers. Now, Ed, you have already said that the Panthers are wearing the wrong uniforms for this game. So,
yep.
And of course, the Rams
on your win.
The Rams are pretty much going to be in revenge mode for losing this game earlier. Yeah. I know Stafford hadn't forgotten.
Nobody has.
So,
listen, the Rams got everybody back healthy. You know what I'm saying? They have a much better quarterback that can actually throw the ball and actually, manage a team the way it should. I'm not a believer in Bryce Young. We talked about this, Donnie, ad nauseum.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'd love to pick the Panthers, but I gotta go with the Rams.
Thought we were rolling through all the games before we made picks.
Yeah, we were rolling all the games, but he kind of just already broke that before I had a chance.
I don't care. I just I'm sad that the Panthers.
I was gonna ask who your Super Bowl predictions were gonna be, but we'll just get there.
So say that again. Who'd you pick?
San Jose. Oh, you want me to tell you now?
San Jose State, like the Spartans, they're not playing.
Yeah. Oh, darn. Throwing a bye.
Donnie, as the real Panthers fan here, how are you? What is your insight with this game?
This is an uphill battle. We know that they backed into the playoffs.
They should not be hosting a game,
right? And it is what it is. I mean, you can only do what they lay out format for you to do. But it's an uphill battle. I've not been sold on Bryce Young all year long. He has his moments, and they have beaten the Rams in Charlotte already once this year. So maybe they know a little something that they can work with. But I hope it's at least a good game. I hope it's not something where the Rams come in here and just blow us out and it's a horrible game. But
I hope they do.
We have a lot of pieces. This is the Canales, I think, is doing a great job with what he's got.
He is.
And I think he just needs a few more pieces to make a legitimate run at the playoffs like a lot of teams have done this year. So
he needs at least another wide receiver and a tight end.
Absolutely. And they just need to continue to shore up the offensive line even better. Defense is fantastic right now. Outside of the dumb mistakes that they make, which a lot of teams do, but we got a couple of guys that's just like they're prima donnas, knuckleheads. Yep. So
nowhere close.
I don't see this being something that's going to be very easy for the Panthers, and I'll tell you my pick later.
You see, the Panthers defense, I do worry about. They picked off Stafford, I think, 3 times in the first game, and so he's been he's had some multiple interception games recently. I'm not going to say he's slowing down by any means. He's still, done pretty well after the fact, but I'm not going to act like it's a complete blowout yet, although I wish it would be.
Well, that's why I say I think they've learned something on the Rams that they can use. I just don't know if it's enough to
I'm also kind of wondering how the run defense is going to be because they've been susceptible to the run in the past few games also. I know they've given up 100 yards to Walker a while back. Mm-hmm. And, Charbonnet, when the Seahawks played them, they pretty much ran all over them. Dowdle, I still think is a great running back. Hubbard's their third down running back. I know he's been kind of taking a step back lately, but, that still could be a possibility there.
Well, the last 4 or 5 games, they have not been using Dowdle like they were early in the season. I mean, he was going off with Hubbard out. And now that Hubbard's back, they've kind of gone equal in possessions. And Dowdle is just not getting any kind of rhythm going at all. He hasn't had any big games lately. Mm-hmm. That could be just the offense, and it is kind of sputtered a little bit too. But the run game was strong early in the season and got them to some wins that they probably shouldn't have even had. But I don't know. It's just kind of sputtered lately.
But yeah, like what Rod said here, as long as Stafford can not have the picks, I think they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
But will I pick that? I mean, we already know what I'm going to pick that, but we'll see. So let's go to a game that we have no idea who's going to pick what. Packers and Bears in Chicago. So I really don't know what to make of this game.
Yeah.
I really feel like it's 2 evenly matched teams. I mean, now Packers are still without Parsons. And are there any other defensive players that are still out that you know of, Eric?
A lot of them, yes.
A lot of them. So that's still going to be, a big question mark there. But their offensive weapons, everyone's back healthy
except Kraft, but yes.
That Kraft. Yeah, Kraft was up. I mean, I knew Kraft was up. I mean, like, Watson had a knock. Jacobs was out for a little bit. They're
the ones that have been playing hit and miss. They're all back. Rod's a smart person. And the SEC defense looks great here. They leave guys 90 yards wide open, so good to see.
They could have read a book in between that throw and been fine.
How many third downs are they going to let them convert? There was literally on that third down conversion right before that, dude was wide open on the sideline with 4 guys trying to stop the run game that wasn't there. Nice mute, Patrick.
I apologize for that. But didn't I tell you this game was going to come down to 3 points?
Yep, you did.
So it's playing out like the way it's supposed to. It's part of the script. Remember that. Okay, Val?
So why do you think the Packers are a 1.5 point favorite, Eric, at Chicago with your defense that's not quite what you think it should be?
Because they beat them once, should have beat them the second time in Chicago. And like Virgil was saying, majority of the offense is healthy. So they're going to have to outscore them. And Chicago, both of them are coming in on losing streaks. I think Chicago's like 2 or 3. Green Bay's is 4-game losing streak. Lately, and it may be more most of the season, but at least lately, Caleb Williams hasn't done anything until second half, fourth quarter.
You can't do that in a playoff.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to... Somebody was obviously joking, but they're like, they're playing in Chicago Bears weather on Saturday, and everybody's like, yeah, I mean, you realize that's the exact same weather as Green Bay, Wisconsin. I know I was joking, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. Other than the offense for Green Bay is going to be healthy enough that I think they'll be able to score. But that's what concerns me still is the defense. Now, they did look so-so against Minnesota. Now it was Minnesota, so that's not saying a whole lot. There was a guy that got his first career start, a rookie, and had a decent game against Minnesota. So maybe they'll get him in there and maybe he'll do a little bit. Maybe Trevon Diggs is going to be back to his all-pro self. He can't be any worse than what Keyshawn and Valentine are. So I don't know. Well, I don't know that 1.5, Donnie.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense to me. I was talking to my brother about that, and I don't know. Something's on there. And Virgil was talking about earlier, and I don't know that we've talked about it yet. Maybe we have, where he's a little confused on. I don't know if it was a spread that you were confused on, but I don't think it was this one.
It was not this one.
Okay. So, I mean, essentially at this point, we talk about having a 3 point, usually you're -3 at home. So they obviously don't have that. So are you looking at 4.5 essentially for Green Bay then?
Right. That's what I'm not sure about. It's like, okay.
I
don't understand why they're actually why the Bears don't have the 1.5. I can see them not having full 3.
The only other thing I can think of is because we've had rest. Now Rogers Love, this will be his first game in 2.5 games essentially. So, but he said he's already told the media he's not worried about rust. I don't like it, but if he says he's fine, I think they're going to have to get out to a quick start, and they can't do like 2 straight 3 and outs or whatever. They're going to have to, be quick with that. But that could be the only other thing is because Chicago had to play their guys, which I think that's usually better if you don't have a bye. And we technically didn't have a bye, but pretty much the majority of our starters were off last week. So we're rested-ish. So maybe that's part of it. I don't know.
I can't understand the Packers not playing their stars considering they've been injury prone kind of lately.
Dude, it's been ridiculous. They've been they put out each week, obviously, the people that I follow, the injury reports, and some teams are like this, and Green Bay's is like.
Rod said something interesting here. He trusts LaFleur as well.
Yeah.
So do I.
I mean, Ben Johnson's been there with Detroit. He just hasn't
Correct.
been the main guy. So
But
it's not like
now the
he's new to the
decision is on
playoffs.
him.
But LaFleur has been there, obviously, with Rodgers. But then this will be year 3 with Love, and each year Love has made it. So if they've been in the playoffs now. That first year with Love, they beat Dallas, but then lost the next round, and then they lost first round last year to Philly. So they haven't made it super far, but they've at least got that playoff experience.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs did say he has felt the healthiest he has in like 6 weeks. So they may probably try to pound the ball with him. Somebody mentioned there's possible snow flurries. I don't know the weather forecast. I know it's going to be cold. I just don't know if it's going to be what specifically. So,
Well, it shows 33 and a little bit of moisture, either snow or precipitation of some kind.
yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Saturday night for the third time in the last 4 weeks. We've had a Saturday night game.
I think the
And
wind
it's on Prime.
the wind chill's supposed to be like 9 degrees or something with it being 33. So yeah, it's gonna be.
Well, if it's on Prime, that means you get that next gen Prime view, and I like that.
No advantage to either team in that, though, Donnie. So,
True.
I mean,
Oh
we're
yeah, I'm not
both-
saying that as an advantage. I'm
It's
just
not
saying
like Miami
as a
coming-
fan, I wouldn't want to sit in that shit.
It's not like Miami going up to Kansas City. Was it last year or the year before where it was like negative?
Yeah, it was
That was
brutal.
the year before.
Yeah.
I went to a game when it was -2 in Kansas City, and it was brutal.
Yeah, I'm not
It
doing
was a miserable experience.
I'm not doing that ever again. It's
Plus
not
the Chiefs
attention.
lost, so I
Oh,
thought it was actually fun.
damn!
What do you think
Bro's
about
doing
if
the
the
U
game's
down.
low scoring or not?
Do what?
What do you think about if the game's low scoring or not?
I mean, I could see like a 2017 or 24-20, which wasn't super low scoring. Rod, I don't know if you're thinking, 17-13, 13-10. I don't think it'll be that low scoring. I could see low 20s maybe. I don't know that it's going to be a 35-31 type. I mean, it could. It easily could, because both teams' offenses right now are the bigger key and piece than their defense. So
Yeah, I feel like if it's
Almost all of these games are low over unders except the Jags Bills.
Yeah.
And a lot of that probably has to do with weather too. But I mean, this one's 44.5 over under. So what you're saying is probably about what they're expecting in 2024, 2017, something like that.
Yeah, I feel like if it's 13-10, that means there's a lot of bad QB play going on for that to happen.
our defense right now is not good enough to keep them to 10, I don't think. I'd be happy if they held them to 10, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think
Right.
it'll be somewhere in the 20s probably.
So the next game, talking about, we're now in the Sunday schedule. Bills at Jaguars.
Well, they better F and win this game.
This is the one I don't understand the line. And I think I know why they have the line, because this is the question I kind of brought up on Tuesday. You have no Mahomes, you have no Jackson, you have no Burrow. If Allen does not make the Super Bowl now,
Bro,
when is it going to happen?
Read off the numbers on this one.
Numbers for this one: Buffalo's a 1.5 point favorite, over under 51.5.
So what were you expecting then?
Jacksonville at a 2.5 maybe.
Because it's in Jacksonville. You would
It's
expect
right
what-
at-
Jacksonville's
right
been
at the-
playing a whole lot better too. You would
I was not
Exactly.
expecting Buffalo being a road favorite.
Yeah.
They have the experience. Jacksonville hasn't been in the playoffs much recently. Liam Cohen, first year. A lot of factors, I think, in that. I think Buffalo has that. Do we know if it's going to be rainy or anything like Tampa was?
60 degrees,
Okay.
partly
yeah.
partly sunny.
And when is that game?
1 o'clock Sunday.
12 o'clock.
12
for the
o'clock for you.
12 o'clock for real people. So what happens at 12 o'clock flying south? Is that
Doesn't affect anything if you're in
Nothing?
the same
Okay.
time zone.
same
So
time
that-
zone, same time zone.
so? I think this one could be a good one as well.
I'm
I-
actually excited for this one.
I see why Buffalo's favored, even on the road as a 6 seed. But I just think it's their experience in the playoffs. Even though they haven't won it, they've been there pretty much every year the last 5, 6, 7. I don't know how many years they've been in a row, but haven't gotten it done. But Jacksonville just hasn't. I mean, they went to the playoffs. What was that, 3 years ago? But the last couple they haven't. And then with Liam Cohen, whatever. I think that's the line I'm thinking.
Like Virgil said, this is you don't have Pat Mahomes. You don't have the big name quarterback. Like this is you better win this year. It's
not like they're playing against the Jets and the Giants in the playoffs. So these are
Jacksonville's a good team.
Denver is going to be a very tough test for them. Patriots,
not according to Virgil,
beat them,
they're still
Broncos
Denver
are frauds. We know that, but
Denver are massive frauds. Yes, but we talk about they're probably 1.5 because Josh Allen. But Josh Allen's never won a road playoffs game.
Really?
He's 0-4.
This is one where Vegas is trying to steal everybody's money. They are trying to get everybody in Florida to put their money on the Jags, being like, they're disrespecting us with the 1.5. And then you got the people that are like betting on Buffalo, like Buffalo's going to cover that easily because they're probably going to win. This is one where they're going to steal somebody's money, one side or the other.
Right. Not somebody, a lot of people's money.
But they're going. I think they're begging the Jaguar fans to put a lot of money on the Jags.
That's my guess.
Vegas will never lose.
Oh no,
ever.
No. I mean, they're going to win one way or the other, but they are begging They're begging everybody in Florida to put money on Jacksonville right now.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this game. I can't believe I'm going to say this. There actually is 2 good quarterbacks playing on this game. Like I'll say that for the first time ever. He's not an MVP.
Allen and Trubisky.
Yeah, Trubisky, exactly. He's not an MVP candidate, but I can see him slinging it. This year, this game. I mean.
What did you take when you got off the screen for a minute?
Liam Cohen has unlocked a little bit with Trevor. He's finally got a coach that is coaching him up.
The one thing that I'll give Allen the advantage of is like Allen can actually run the ball. He can actually scramble away from a defender. I don't see Trevor Lawrence getting out of that. He's a pocket dude. No matter what.
But he used to be a runner. He was a runner at Clemson.
He's still a decent runner.
But is he better than Allen though?
Okay, not better than Allen. No, but I mean, if you're going to be in if you're in a 3rd 15 out of red zone, he's going to run in for a touchdown somehow.
He's not built like Allen to take the hits that Allen takes when he runs, but Trevor can be elusive and he's got some speed.
Yeah, of course you would say that you're a Clemson fan.
But I'm really not sold on Buffalo's defense in this game, and I think that's what the difference is to me.
That's scary.
Their defense has been suspect at best.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, if ETN even breaks like one major run, I think it's pretty much over at that point because that just shows they can run the ball, and they're really more of a run. Even though they've got, they got Washington, they've got Strange, that tight end, Brian Thomas Jr. I mean, he hasn't had a good year, but he's still there. They are a run first, pass second team.
Mm-hmm.
They will try to establish that run game first. And honestly, Buffalo's now I will put a caveat. I have not watched Buffalo's defense probably in the past 2 weeks, at least not as close as some of the other games. That's where I think their weakness is.
Mm.
I can see Jacksonville running all over them, honestly.
Well, I mean, Buffalo
agrees with you.
I mean, Buffalo played the Jets, the Browns, the last 2 out of the last 3 weeks. They lost to the Eagles, so they haven't really played anybody that's tested that defense for the most part, except maybe the Eagles. And the Eagles were playing like shit at that time. So
yeah.
So Virgil's burner agrees with himself.
I was about to say, Rod, you are absolutely the producer's burner account because you and him are on the same wavelength right
changing
here.
our
and he's our resident Rams fan too. So
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was just black and now it's blue. Don't think I didn't notice.
Oh man, I wish we were going to the next game because I was about to say, speaking of who's about to be black and blue, but that doesn't work for this one. So next game, 49ers travel to Philadelphia against the Eagles.
Christmas.
The Christmas game, yes.
Okay. So go ahead.
I feel like this should be an Eagles should handle this one easily, but after their last few games, I don't know anymore.
I don't think the Eagles can handle anything easily anymore.
Right. I don't know what's going on with the Eagles, but there's so much dysfunction going on with that team.
They can't stand their head coach because he's an idiot.
He is kind of an idiot. I'll give him that. I'll give you that. And I'll say this. 49ers right now, they're firing on all cylinders right now. Like, I mean,
Not if you saw that Seattle game, they are.
well, I mean, Seattle wanted to get that top seed.
I mean, that is true of a case of who wanted it more, but
yeah.
But the 49ers looked absolutely flat in that game, and that does not instill confidence in me in this game.
So was Philly. I mean, the dumb mistake that Philly made.
They Philly resting for players though. They didn't have the whole staff out.
But they shouldn't have been resting their players because they had the opportunity to win and get a higher seed. And we talked about this, Eric. Like, I mean, like they should have not been. And I'll put this on their head coach. Like, I mean, that you should have not done that. You should have played like you play all the way until you're done. Like, I mean, I don't understand that.
Okay, that impressed me. 58 yards. I'm impressed by a kick there, Ed.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
When he was standing on the logo, I'm like, how far is that?
Eric's coming around. And he had room. Eric's coming around.
He hit over 60.
Oh, yeah, that's a 60-yarder.
They said all they need to do is if the Jaguars, going back to that, get the ball at the 35 off a kickoff, gain 15 yards, and then just have Cam Little just kick field goals the entire time.
Yeah. That's an awesome weapon.
Jesus Christ, that kid can kick.
And you're not wrong, Rod. If Eagles' offense does wake up, that's the problem. They've been so lackluster.
Somebody tweeted the other day, they said the Ravens would have beat the Steelers if their old kicker wasn't so horny.
Oh, damn.
I saw that.
But did you see that? Did you see that meme though, where he's like on a table getting a massage and then watching the and he's like
pointing like
I'm not trying to we're just making fun, guys. Relax. We're not, don't come at us.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Why would you kick the ball out of bounds? I know you don't want to get to Tony, but now you're going to give them a shot.
I think he was trying to, but no. With the 49ers, I mean they're healthy back on offense. I don't think they're missing anybody. I think maybe Pearsall maybe up. I'm not sure. But I said I don't know. I think McCaffrey will probably get his yards, maybe get his points. But I mean, like after that. I mean, Purdy's got Jawan Jennings. Maybe that doesn't really move it. That doesn't really do anything.
Yeah,
but it's especially with the Eagles. I mean, has Barkley kind of just fallen off? He's had a really quiet second half of the season.
Oh,
yeah, that's because their offense overall just hasn't done anything very well.
Really quick, guys.
Yeah.
All 9 Major League Baseball teams cancel their contracts with FanDuel Sports Network.
Yeah, so that's my brother.
Yeah.
My brother goes, "Where are we supposed to watch the games at?" I said, "In person." He goes, "Cool, 1 game a year."
MLB is taking over.
Of course,
they're gonna. Yeah. Yikes. Anyways, my apologies. I just wanted to point that out. I apologize.
Oh, apparently. Something I mentioned about Tuesday about keeping an eye on to see how it was going to go. Washington QB Damon Williams Jr. has announced his intent to return to the school after that whole transfer stuff.
How's that going to go with his school now?
I do not know. Like,
I feel like it's going to be so awkward, and they're not going to play him. And
wait, say that again.
Remember when On the show Tuesday, when we were rounding down, I was talking about how DeMond Williams was entering the transfer portal and that Washington was going to take legal action on his contract with the way that he did it because he said he was going to stay. Now he has reversed course and said that he is intending to return to the school.
Yeah, 1 hour ago, he's fully committed.
He's going back there, and they were like, everybody would be like, we don't want you here.
You can go away now.
He's going back to see Rose. He forgot something, and he's going to retransfer again.
Well, did he fire the agent or the agent fired him? One of the two today.
Agent fired him.
Yeah, the agent fired him, and then he retained legal counsel. And I think the lawyer looked at the contract like, yeah, dude, you ain't cutting another leg to stand on. It's going to cost you $4 million out of your pocket to leave.
Like, you go back.
Yeah, ain't no school you're going to go to is going to pay you money and pay a $4 million buyout for you to
No.
You're stuck.
He's the one that signed the contract. He should have known better.
Yep.
His agent should have known better, actually, which is, whatever.
Unless the agent was the one that talked him out of it the first time.
Well, I think his agent was Jackie Childs, and he's like, did I tell you to sign the contract? I didn't tell you to sign the contract.
You don't do that.
No.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Okay, so let's go back to the games. Now, the black and blue comment was going to be what the Patriots are about to do to the Chargers in this next game. The Chargers travel to New England.
Oh, there it is. It's the flight. It's the flight, Eric. They're flying from West Coast to East Coast.
But it's an 8 p.m. game, so it's like playing at 5 o'clock on the West Coast, so it doesn't have the same effect.
So it's right during their dinner time, and they'll be hungry and not playing very well?
No, they'll be playing when it's like before dinner. They'll work up an appetite in this game, and it'll feel like, okay, it's 8 o'clock, time to eat dinner after the game.
You eat dinner at 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Well, it'll be 5 o'clock their time.
Right.
Well, it's 5 o'clock when they start, which is before dinner time. So they'll work an appetite up during the game.
Ed, are you okay?
Yeah. I'm thinking of something.
Just messing with you.
No. Somebody sent me a question, and I'm thinking about it. I
Okay.
apologize.
He's not paying attention to the show.
Anyway,
he gets on me all the time about
it's
it.
important. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's only the 1 p.m. time slot.
We're only important here.
Not really.
Let's just all leave.
So back to your comment, Virgil. You say the Patriots are going to black and blue the Chargers here.
Chargers don't have an offensive line. They are still banged up.
What's his name? Still got a fraction hand, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you think Trey Lance is going to go in there and win that game?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Look how he started laughing right away. Yes.
Yeah. But no, I mean, they have great receivers. I think Omarion Hampton is a pretty good running back, but you got to have a quarterback to throw to him.
I got to hand it to Vrabel, man. He turned that team around like quick.
Yeah.
So I just like Tennessee should have got rid of him. Do you think Baltimore's going to regret getting rid of Harbaugh?
Cleveland regrets letting him walk.
Yeah.
Cleveland should have hired him as the head coach instead of keeping Stefanski.
I don't know if the Ravens are going to regret it or not. It really depends who they pick up.
I mean, after 18 years, I think it was just time. It wasn't like it was a 4 or 5 years.
Voice.
So I don't know if they'll regret it as much as – I mean, they may immediately regret because it's going to be a lot of change. But who knows? They might bring somebody in there that turns them into a more offensive-minded team, less defensive-minded, and who knows what happens.
Let me go back to the coaching thing real quick. So people are saying that if Green Bay loses this week, they'll get rid of LaFleur.
No.
Which is dumb. And then somebody said, well, they're going to bring in, and I don't remember who the name was, but if they get rid of LaFleur, they're hiring or they're just promoting Jeff Hafley. If Hafley doesn't have another job, like now next year, potentially they get rid of LaFleur, then obviously Hafley's probably already somewhere else. But if it's this year, they're going to wait and not let Hafley go and then just promote him.
Yeah. I just don't know why would you get rid of LaFleur. It's just why would you?
Going back to the Ravens real quick about Harbaugh, it's like, being there for 18 years, I mean, then letting him go. I mean, could you imagine like a college hanging on to a coach for 18 years? I feel like they'd overstay their welcome eventually.
Just got to keep poking, don't you? Just got to keep it.
I mean, Gundy's gone. I gotta make fun of somebody who's overstaying their welcome.
But there is something to be said though with when it comes to that is like at some point 18 years you're like, all right, your messaging is getting old, it's getting dry, and it's like I think it's time for new voice to come in here and maybe a younger coach.
Were you referencing Bill Snyder?
Oh,
he was not.
How'd you know?
He was not. Don't think that.
Yeah, Kirk Ferentz still kicking. I don't know how, but he's still kicking.
Harbaugh needed a change. I think
That's all their team does is kick.
And yes,
this is not true.
This
time they've added run to their offense.
That bowl game, everyone's like, "Where'd this offense come from?"
So Ed, you going to answer his Deion Sanders?
Thanks, Colin. Great.
We have 27 people on screen, man. That's pretty cool.
Oh, appreciate that one. Moving on. And yes,
really
Rod, I did hear the rumors of Deion Sanders to the Browns. No. Hell no. Just no. Moving on. Harbaugh to the Cardinals.
See, I meant to say this earlier when we were talking about people. Mike Daniels to the Cardinals makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's a good fit. I'm just saying it just seems like he was.
Is he going to keep their quarterback?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
He doesn't want like the west side of the country version of Tua.
He is.
Honestly, if I'm Arizona, I'm finding a way to trade him to the Jets or somebody for a higher pick.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good.
Because who would be dumb enough to take him? The Jets.
Hell no.
But also, I mean, you have to. I mean, Arizona's got to draft a quarterback this year.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about their first round pick, but they got to have, because I mean, Jacoby Brissett, while he did okay. I mean, they still didn't win a game when he started.
Yeah, and I think
he's not gonna. He's a journeyman.
Yeah, he's a journeyman. He's a backup. He's a good backup quarterback to have. Like, he's a veteran. He's been around. So if you have a young quarterback coming in, he's a good quarterback to have in there to help you mold that quarterback. But I don't see him as the clear number one starter.
Rod brings up a point here because coaches that we've talked about, and it's one obviously that's not currently available, but will be more than likely leaving, is Matt Nagy. Is probably going to get a head coach job somewhere.
Yeah,
so
he should.
Won't have him.
Yeah, they're your moms, bro.
Oh man. Really don't need to talk about the Patriots, do we? Drake May first taste a playoff game, so I know Herbert's had more experience, but I don't think that's going to matter here.
I think Drake May is he's like that guy that is beyond his years. I don't think the inexperienced part of this is going to affect him. I mean, he's playing already like a seasoned veteran, and not much gets to that dude.
He's like so level-headed too. Like,
he is. Well, I mean, his dad played the position for years, so I mean, he's got a little bit of that. He's just I don't know. It's one of those guys that's like, comes around and you're like, this guy's just meant to play quarterback.
Yeah. Good for him. I mean, like, listen, he's played good. Like the year before, I think he was frustrated. I think it had to do a lot with the head coach. I feel bad for the old head coach, for Gerard Mayo. I mean, he was a lame duck coach, but yeah, like I think he's doing great. When that's what happens when you get a good head coach with a quarterback like that, right?
Yeah.
Sister won't try to insult a grown man. Look at you, mom glasses with boy attitude. Ooh, I got him, burn. Come on, bro. Do better than that.
Ed, what's the first rule of the internet?
I love doing it. I love it.
I know. I don't even know why I'm bothering with you.
Are you kidding me? This is great stuff.
And then I
mean, if you're going to insult me better than that. Don't be an idiot and just like, oh, you boy attitude. Come on, man. Grow up. Give me a better insult.
Up your game there, Colin.
And then on the Monday game, is this why you wanted me to be here? Because you want me to take control of this? I got it. So the Monday game is the Texans versus the Steelers. Houston's a 3-point favorite in this one. I think that's probably right. I feel like Texas.
Yeah,
Texas should probably be the road favorite for this one. I said I've always been kind of big on the Texans defense. I do not know if they sat anybody down for the Colts game, but giving up 30 points to the Colts. I mean, not going to say the 30 points. Giving up 2 touchdowns early on from Pierce to the Colts from the Colts. It's not really kind of out of the ordinary for Houston. They usually tend to be a lot better on that side.
Got to put some respect on Riley Leonard, though.
I got to put respect on Riley Leonard. I did that on Tuesday when I said I felt like it was malpractice that they didn't start him instead of Rivers. But
I think there were some reports that once the Texans realized the Jaguars were thumping and going to win the division, and Texans were not going to they're not going to advance, leapfrog Jacksonville.
They just started pulling.
They just kind of eased off, and it's like, let's just not get anybody hurt now.
That would make sense. Yeah. So
they didn't care about how many points they gave up or anything like that. They just wanted to win the game.
But I would still say in the first half, that defense was not what we were used to. But saying that, though, Pittsburgh's almost like a zombie team at this point coming in.
That was at the end of the AFC North is the division that nobody wanted to win, just like the South in the NFC.
Exactly.
Like Pittsburgh should have ran away with this division. They should have done that, but they didn't.
Agree with that.
Well, okay, Cleveland sucked. Cincinnati sucked. Baltimore was the one that was there, but there was too many injuries, and they didn't have any direction. So the only team that was healthy all year long was the Steelers. They should have been.
Yes, okay, I'll agree with you with that.
They should have won more games, but honestly, and you know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers, so there it is. So
they're kind of the Panthers of the AFC side of the bracket this weekend. they're probably despite the record, they have a better record, obviously, but just they're like that team. Is like, I don't know how much of a chance they really have.
I was about to say you can't say they're the Panthers of the league because they actually have a winning record.
You know what I mean? Out of all the AFC teams, they're the bottom feeder of that group right now.
Now, Steelers do get Metcalf back after a 2-game suspension, so that will be somewhat boosting their offense, although Aaron Rodgers will probably still throw the tight ends all the time.
Or overthrow everybody.
Yeah.
Well, see, my problem with Pittsburgh's offense is really not Rodgers. It's more of the play calling in general. Their offensive coordinator, whenever they get kind of stuck in their ways, they kind of forget they have their best player, and they kind of have to distribute the ball all the time. Now, I think the running back with Warren and Gainwell, that's really worked out well for them later on. If they're going to find a way to stay in this game, I feel like one of those two or even both are going to need big games.
And I don't understand when it was that like the Steelers decided to become a throw first team. Their DNA has always been run the ball. Like that's the Steelers right there. You know what I mean? That's AFC North stuff. And they got away from it. And, obviously, they're just like trigger happy because Aaron Rodgers can throw the ball, right? And all that. But it's just like, dude, go back to your tried and true, man.
It's kind of funny you say that because the Ravens really suffer from the same problem.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So, and they end up losing because of it. Then they realize, oh, we have Derrick Henry. Let's try him out against Green Bay. Oh, look, he has 200 rushing yards. And it's like, it's too late at that point. But
you're right, Rod. You're right.
You're right, Rod.
But with Houston, we'll talk about their offense now. CJ Stroud, I would still say I don't put him in game manager level. I think he's actually a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But there he's got weapons with Nico Collins is going to be there. He's going to be good.
What school did he go to? CJ Stroud.
The Cookies? That's not a college.
No. CJ Stroud. What school did he go to?
The one that's at home right now.
OH.
The one that's got 23 people transferring out of there, getting the hell away.
That's a lot of players transferring.
That's a
That's
lot of players.
Yeah, but
shit.
like they're just gonna reload, aren't they? I mean, that's
Yeah, yeah, it's Ohio State. I'm not worried about them. I'm like, go ahead, get out, go. And we're good. We're Ohio State. We're fine. What I'm worried about is Heartline not being there. That's my biggest worry. But anyways,
I'm kind of curious about that too.
mm-hmm.
Could it be possible they may be 8-4 next year?
I doubt it.
And see, Rod, that's a fair statement about trusting Stroud, honestly, because I mean he has his faults. That is true. If they lose a game like this, it could be placed on some of his decisions. I feel like they have their running back situation. I know Chubb's not playing anymore. I don't think, is he, or is he just kind of buried on the bench because he was
a healthy scratch last week.
Yeah,
he was a healthy scratch. I was wondering the same thing. I'm like, man, I'm watching the game and I'm like, man, I don't see Nick Chubb. What's going on? And I don't think he's gonna be on the roster for the playoffs. They're gonna keep him because they're gonna need him as an emergency just in case, one of the running backs get injured or anything like that. But I don't think they're gonna have him as playing in the game.
Yeah, I feel like it's Marx's backfield pretty much.
Well, if it's been working, there's no reason to mess it up right now either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see their defense struggling against Pittsburgh.
I don't see Pittsburgh's defense really being that much of a strong defense like they used to be. Yes, you got TJ Watt coming back, but he's coming back from a pretty serious injury.
I mean, he looked good in the Baltimore game, so I mean, I'm not going to rule that out. Now, I don't know much about their secondary, how they're going to be, because, like I said, you got Nico Collins and Hutchinson. You're going to have to find a way to stop one or both of them. But I don't know. I don't know if they've got it or not. Now, if Mason Rudolph was starting for Pittsburgh, it's game over. I mean, Pittsburgh by 100, clearly.
Yeah, I mean, you got me fucked up.
What?
Because Patrick is not here, you took up on the mantle.
Well, I always do the Mason Rudolph bit for you because it drives you insane.
I can't stand him.
So I'm going to go ahead and ask this question early. With these playoff games, and of course, matchups do matter later on. What's your Super Bowl right now?
Can't give that away.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it now.
Why?
I got yelled at, so I don't want us to give anything.
No, you got yelled at for picking a game.
And that's what you're wanting us to do right now.
No, I'm asking you what you feel like is your Super Bowl. Because if your team's knocked out, then your pick changes.
I got to think about this one. I know who I think it's going to be in the NFC. The AFC is I got two teams in the AFC that I'm thinking about. Two teams. Patriots and Bills. Two teams that I'm thinking that can make it to the Super Bowl.
That's just a super hard matchup for the Bills to start with, though. If that wasn't their first game.
But imagine if they get past that one. That's the hardest one.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't think a Patriots rematch is going to be hard?
Yeah, because they'd have to play the Patriots next game if they do win. So
I think that the Patriots are going to go in confident.
Oh, yeah,
no. They would. Oh, because of seeding.
Unless the Chargers win.
Unless the Chargers win, you're
right. So, they would
so if the Chargers won, then they would. But otherwise, if the Chargers lose to the Patriots, then the Bills would go to Denver. So that's two tough games right there. I'm kind of with Rod. I wouldn't put it past Rams Patriots.
I truly believe the winner of Bills Jaguars makes the Super Bowl.
Okay.
The reason why I say, I mean, Pats are probably the only thing that could stop that.
That's what I was going to say.
I looked at what the Jags did to Denver at Denver, and it's like, more of that, please.
I mean, I could see the Jaguars and Patriots being the AFC Championship game for sure.
Lynn, you've had way too much beer. That'd be a terrible Super Bowl.
If I had
Donnie talking for a minute.
Right.
She's not wrong, though. The NFL front office was bricks.
Lynn Smith is my burner account.
Terrible, right? Because it'd be a terrible.
Well, there's a team that we haven't really talked about.
I mean, if I had to, go ahead. Sorry,
but there's a team that we haven't talked about going to in the NFC. It's because they're on a bye.
Yeah,
I don't trust them though.
Their defense is legit, man.
I mean, if I'm picking two teams right now, regardless of scenarios, I would probably be with Rod here and say Rams Patriots is probably the most. That's the one to bet the money on based on the way everything looks right now.
I would probably say Rams Jags. To me, Jacksonville's just, I do have to admit, Ed, doing fantasy football for the first time has really kind of opened me up to actually watching teams.
Yeah, right.
They look like a complete team to me.
You start watching just wait. Do you watch the NFL Red Zone?
I did not do Red Zone, but since I'm in Alabama, that I get the AFC South games regardless of who they are. So yeah,
get the Red Zone. You're gonna see their scoring plays and all that, and that's when you really start seeing like, man. Listen. I might be wrong. Probably will be wrong, but I got Seahawks Bills.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, the Seahawks for me, and I know we'll talk about them next week when they have their matchups. Like we talked about Texans about with CJ Stroud, you can't completely trust him. I have less trust in Darnold.
I can understand that. No, I get that.
Yeah, but no, they have a great defense. I'm not going to question that. They've got great offensive weapons. They got Smith and Jigma. Cooper Kupp, Barner's not a bad tight end. Then you got the two running backs with Charbonnet and Walker. But I must have said something wrong.
Did you say Cooper Kupp?
Hey, man, listen, don't sleep on Cooper, though.
I am just listening to a wide receiver.
This isn't 2022.
I understand what you're saying, Eric. I get it. But Cooper Kupp, when no one is expecting it, he's going to make some plays just to get them a first down. Or
you're just still salty that he left your fantasy team high and dry last year.
True story.
You got to look at him. He's so like, oh,
he can't argue that one. That's true.
He got left high and dry in LA. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you couldn't expect that what Puka Nacua did, though, man. I mean, that dude just came out of nowhere and just started So,
but Devontae's back as well for the Rams, so
it's going to be. Listen, you know what I'm happy for? I'm happy to the fact that we're talking about a playoffs where there's different teams in this year.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got the Chargers, the Patriots, right? The Jaguars for the first time in how long? You know what I mean? The Panthers back then, but whatever. Bears. You know what I mean? Seahawks. I'm happy to see this.
Like a year ago, if Virgil was talking about the Jaguars being a Super Bowl team, you'd be like, "What the hell are you smoking, dude?"
I'm with you, Rod.
And now it's like they're legit one of the best teams in the AFC this year. That's a turnaround. You talking about the Patriots turnaround? Liam Cohen is turning that team around.
Love Cup, but Puka on another. Yeah, Puka Nacua, dude, that dude is legit. And I don't blame the Rams for doing what they did. Cooper Kupp knew what was going to happen. He went back up to the Pacific Northwest. He went to East Washington. So
you want a legit receiver? Number 10 for Miami is freaking legit receiver right here.
He's only a freshman, though.
He's going to make some money.
Good for him.
I mean, the whole game he's been dragging people, breaking tackles, all kinds of stuff.
Can't wait to
Why
see
would
what
you be
the team
playing
of the
7
Rams-
yards off of him?
You're right, Rod. Devontae Adams going to the Rams, that was great for him. I love Devontae Adams. And it was perfect pickup for the Rams.
Do not tell me they're not going to throw it. Wow.
I mean, he wasn't holding, but
No,
still,
but that was close. Hot
that was very
dog.
close.
That was a good throw. No, that was a clean defense, but man.
I think if he held on just for like a little second longer, they could have easily got PI for that. But he let go when he did.
Well, he patted him on the neck instead of grabbing him. If he grabs any kind of hold.
If he would have put also that arm around him, number
Yeah.
10, then that would have been definitely for sure.
I mean, Rod, Mike
Holy
Evans.
shit.
Mike-
Oh,
He was like carried by. I think one person just carried him over.
he
Man,
just carried them an extra 10 yards past the line to gain.
that is impressive.
Hot damn.
Holy crap.
I
That
don't even
dude's
think-
got
was
some
his feet
legs.
even on the ground during that? Yeah, they were.
Yikes.
Man,
Wow.
These dudes can't tackle.
Bro, that is hilarious.
all right, guys. So let's make our picks now.
Oh, is that what
Oh, is that
we had
what,
to do analysis first?
Do analysis and now picks.
it's a sports show here, Eric. Come on now, get it.
Just I was trying to stall
Run,
as long.
run, boy, run.
You're not wrong, Rod. That did look like an old school Marshawn there, dragging this whole pile.
Not John.
No. Well,
Oh.
maybe.
He's not talking about Paxton Lynch.
Wait, is he? Are they giving the Miami a? Ooh,
Horse collar.
Are they calling grounding? No, Count Brock. Oh, did that cross
Yep.
the line?
That cross line.
Grounding. Wow.
why?
On a not the quarterback. That's
Like
like
that went past
almost
the
It went past the line of
I don't
scrimmage
think
there.
it did.
It
I
doesn't
think it
matter
was
if no one's in the area.
That's true. There's no
Yeah.
one there.
But he was outside the tackle too. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, there's literally no one in the area. That neither one of those matter if there's still no one in the area. Because Tony's way downfield. Yeah, that's
okay. We'll just pick up. Let's pick it up on a 15-yard run. All right. So first
Jesus
game,
Christ, can't nobody just stop this kid?
and Donnie, we did not do your analysis on this one as much as we did with the other ones. Rams versus Panthers. Rams are traveling to the East Coast at a 3:30 game or 2:30 or not 3:30 game. So will that affect them?
Watch
Will
it.
not.
This be the best game. Watch it. This be the most exciting game all weekend.
No, because this will feel like a 1 o'clock game to the Rams.
Okay, that logic doesn't work.
No,
It'll still be 1:30 on the West Coast. So
Rams are. Yeah, you find a way to make that work. Rams are a 10.5-point favorite over under 45.5. Los Angeles at 74.9% in the predictor. Patrick has picked the Rams.
yeah.
So Ed,
Rams.
Rams.
Yeah. Look, guys, I'm happy for the Panthers. I really am. They backed themselves into the playoffs.
this dude fell off the bandwagon. Super
No,
quick,
no, no, I'm
Virgil.
not
I
all-
know, like he just like. Wait a minute, I think I
What did-
dropped Ed back here.
Oh,
What did you say to him on Monday?
Donnie, do you need a new co-host for Breakfast Takes?
Go ahead, make fun, but you know I'm right.
No, because when the Panthers win, he'll be
Oh,
back.
he missed it.
Thanks for ruining it.
You already knew. You already knew deep inside it was going to be a missed kick.
How come?
I'm not going to say it because that is not my phrase.
Ed knows why.
Mm-mm. Ed does not. Ed believes in the kicking game.
How'd that just work out for them? How'd that work out for the Ravens?
Good. I'm glad it didn't work out for the Ravens.
He got some. Never mind. From his wife.
Eric, Rams or Panthers?
Girl, you know what it is. Rams.
Donnie.
Keep pounding, baby.
Rod, just overlook him. It's fine.
I will be more than happy to be wrong. Okay.
Of course you will. He's back now. He wants to do the show again
I
Monday
need some
morning.
rain in the forecast in Charlotte. It's
gonna be 70 degrees and cloudy on
yeah, it's gonna be.
He
I'm
wants
sorry
to be
you
back
can't get
on
the
the Monday show, so he's
you
like, I hope they win deep down.
Do you guys remember how mad I was when we did the Tuesday show after good Carolina showed up to beat the Rams last time?
Mm-hmm.
I may legit crash out if they lose.
Welcome to the NFL fandom, my friend.
Put him on by himself.
I would.
I will be ranting through the opening music at the time.
You should come. You should come on the show on Monday because you're a Rams fan now.
I don't wake up that early.
If Carolina loses, are you just done talking Monday because there's nothing else to talk about on Monday?
Well, there's other sports in South.
Yeah, we got
South
other sports,
Carolina,
bro.
North Carolina. We got hockey.
Are you going to talk about?
We're going to start. We'll start talking about the upcoming baseball season and college baseball season.
You notice they don't talk about college basketball. So, like when I try to get my Furman basketball updates, this show don't do anything for me. USC upstate, no, forget that.
We will have basketball updates for you.
Also, March Madness is coming.
Yeah,
so we got other things to talk about.
Yeah, because Clemson's been on fire on basketball lately.
Jesus, Eric.
I don't know, Eric. We still need to do you still need to do the proposed college basketball show called Net Profits.
That's right.
But yeah, Rams for me. Next game.
You picked the Rams? No way.
I pick what the wheel gives me to pick.
And just to bring Rod in on the loop. So Rod, Ed and I do a 6 a.m. Monday morning show for 1 hour talking all sports in North and South Carolina. So
did you just
that's where
say
that comment
again?
came from.
I did.
I was listening to Donnie, but I thought I heard you say that. She got the Ole Miss colors on.
Yes, she does.
Is Kwan Lacey hurt?
Oh, what?
That's a good question.
They were showing him running. Well, he's out there, but they shown him run on the sidelines.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a catch.
Oh man.
Ooh, yeah.
Whiplash.
Right. You have to tell him that's Eastern. Did you tell him it's Eastern?
6 a.m. 6 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're on West Coast, Rod, or you're just a Rams fan on the East Coast, but 6 a.m.
I haven't seen it yet.
If it's what I'm thinking, that was probably the perfect reaction to that.
Ooh. Not quite as bad as that other one where the Miami guy went up the middle, but it was a pretty good hit.
Oh, damn, he held on to the ball, though.
He hung on to it, yep.
Jesus.
All right, anyway, sorry, Virgil.
Ooh, it was almost intercepted.
It
was almost intercepted. Sorry, Eric. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry, Eric.
He didn't forget. Next game, Packers versus Bears. Packers are 1.5 point favorite, over under 44.5. Packers are 55.9%. And Patrick has picked the Bears.
That was a pick six if I've ever seen one.
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, Rod. He's in. Okay, it's a good thing you weren't listening on Tuesday.
Yeah,
I heard what Eric had to say about
the Tuesday show.
About the women in Missouri.
He's a male, I think.
He stuck his foot in his mouth about the women in Missouri on Tuesday.
Did. You should go back to it on
go back, check it out on the.
He's good how he is. He's fine.
You know how bad I really like. I mean, I really wanted to clip that.
What? Oh,
wait. Let's wait for Eric.
Oh man!
Oh my God!
No, hot potato,
man. Oh, the replay was worse.
I know, because you see it in slow motion. You're like, damn, how did they not grab that ball?
But yeah, can we? I know we talk about this every single time when Ole Miss plays, but can't we just talk about Trinidad came from Ferris State and is doing this on a national stage?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Do you know who one of his very first loss was in the when he was with Ferris State?
It was at Emporia State.
Nope, Pitt State.
Pitt State.
Gorillas.
That's right.
Oh, he missed it.
Of course he did.
Man, this is like your kind of game, Prophet.
I'm telling you,
it-
just
that
go
was a-
for it. Stop kicking the ball.
It
That
hit
was a
the
good
foul.
old fashioned
Oh, doink,
Ding.
doink.
doink. All right.
John Madden doink.
How do you hit a 58-yarder but can't hit a 52-yarder?
Because you hit the pole.
Analytics. Packers versus Bears. Ed.
I don't really know where to pick on this.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Packs. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going with the Bears.
Donnie.
I'm just afraid that the Pack.
Well, I know Eric doesn't want me to pick the Packers.
But no, there's just a lot of injuries with the Packers. I'm sorry.
Please
Um,
don't.
I won't. I'm going to pick the Bears at home.
Good. Real quick. So, Rod, if you're Missouri, so were you an old school St. Louis Rams fan then before they moved to LA?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
He
That's a
probably
good
just
call.
stay with the team.
Yeah, good call.
Also-
Maybe not, but just I would assume possibly.
I
Eric,
prefer
am
the
I
little
allowed-
blue and white helmets.
I'm sorry, what?
Eric, am I allowed to pick the Packers?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care what you do. Just not
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
that
that.
guy.
Other way. You gotta go. You gotta go. Well, yeah,
That's the correct way.
That's not the correct
It
way.
is the correct way. It is the correct way. We're just
Yeah.
mirrored.
Usually it's
Are you serious?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's to
pointing-
my.
I'm pointing to
okay.
the right, and he's to my right.
Same.
He's to my left, and I'm pointing to the right.
He's
Okay.
right there for me. He's right there.
That's because he's straight down from where I'm at.
Whoa.
Ding.
Oh,
Was that
Oh,
the
man.
hitting the crossbar or the upright?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on that for next time. So doink, doink.
Yeah, Virgil, what's your thoughts?
Love's already been in the playoffs. I said that Chicago's just kind of this is a whole new experience for them. I just do not like the Chicago offense. I really don't. I think it's just their run game and that's it. I like Green Bay's weapons. I like Jacobs. I like Love. I like Watson, Dobbs, Jalen Reed. He's back. So I think he's doing pretty well. I just think Green Bay is going to be more prepared for this game than Chicago will be.
What about their defense?
What, Green Bay's defense? I mean, yes, that's going to be a huge question mark going into that with no Parsons and all the other injuries that Eric has mentioned. But I think Love will find a way to keep them in this game where it won't be a problem.
So you're saying Love wins?
Oh,
I always do.
Always,
Okay.
Patrick.
okay, Patrick.
That was in honor of Patrick. I had to get one in.
We don't need you to honor him. He's still around. He hasn't gone anywhere.
Now, I know Adunze is coming back for Chicago, so that will be a boost for them. But
But he hasn't played in forever.
he hasn't played like in 3 weeks, I think.
I think it's been longer than that.
It probably has.
Yeah, well,
Jesus.
Mike Evans went off when he came back after being out a while too. So
Well, if you're comparing Mike Evans to Roma Dunze, you got an issue.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Eric, I mean, we already know who you're picking, but I mean, you got to say the line that you usually do.
Picked not them the last time, but after what happened in the game, coming back, he's getting his revenge after getting knocked out in that game. Offense is going to have a good game. As always, go Pack, go, baby.
Yeah. Next game, Bills versus Jaguars. Buffalo's a 1.5 point favorite, over under 51.5, which is the highest over under in the games this week. And Jacksonville at 51.5%. And Patrick has picked the Jaguars.
What is the price there?
Give me the Jaguars. Yeah, go my boy
Shocker.
Trevor.
What a surprise. It's that Clemson connection.
Sunshine.
Okay, Ed.
Give me the Bills.
Eric.
Bills.
I'm going to take the Jaguars too.
It's all right, Eric. Let it ride, baby.
We got this.
Just win, baby.
Next game, 49ers versus Eagles. Eagles are a 5.5-point favorite, over under 45.5. Eagles at 55.5%. Patrick has picked the Eagles.
This is a tough one. I want to believe.
Can somebody please make a third down stop? Good night.
I'm gonna go with the 49ers on this one, Virgil. Go with my California family I have, so go with their team.
Was that the reason why I was going to ask you if you had any analysis on that one?
I don't really. I mean, I don't trust the Eagles at all. I really don't. They've been so just blah, and I mean, I don't know. There's nothing about them that says they are going to turn it around. They're just playing like, I don't know, just very.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Eagles. But it's like by that much.
Okay, Eric.
49ers.
That's a good way to put it. Wishy-washy. They've been very wishy-washy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pull 49ers on this.
Because outside of that game Saturday night, they've been playing pretty well. Good offense. They took it to Chicago a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't put too much emphasis on that one game. I just thought they were for number one seed. I thought they would show up more for that, and they just did.
Divisional game, but now they have the incentive of getting a chance to play at home. Mm-hmm. So for the Super Bowl, they're not going to host a home game unless it's the 7 seed against the 6 seed going into the NFC Championship, which would be fine with me.
You'd enjoy that, yeah.
Of course. I'll go to San Francisco if that means we're playing them and then stay there, because then we're playing the Super Bowl.
Oh, another trip. Shocking.
I mean, I don't know. If the 49ers had won I know this is a big what-if scenario, but if the 49ers had beat the Seattle Seahawks, what would have changed in their positioning?
The 1 seed.
So they would have had the bye, right?
Yes, they would have been all the way as the 1 seed, but because
that's what I was thinking. Because I was like, why would they not play all out? And I guess they tried to. There's no reason to not play all out. And I was just thinking maybe I'm missing something here.
That's exactly what the Eagles did. No reason not to play all out, and they didn't. Made no sense.
None.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Because now, if they get by, if the Bears beat the Packers and if the Eagles beat the 49ers, then instead of being at home against the Bears, now they're going to have to go to Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, false start.
I mean, I don't see anybody not wanting to get that number 1 seed and the bye, but there's so many people that just are like.
Not a lot of people want the bye, though.
They don't want the bye. They want to keep playing. So it's like maybe they played not to win to some extent so that they didn't have the bye to keep.
Well, I think you would you still want to try to win the division, because that wasn't locked up either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Week 18 was basically the bye for Green Bay. That's, like I said, the only thing that kind of worries me is how they're going to start. If they can start fast enough, I think they'll be fine. But if they get down a quick 10-0 or whatever, it's going to be hard for. I mean, they have the offense that they could come back, but yeah, they can't have a slow start.
Come on, bro.
All right. So next game we have Chargers versus Patriots. Patriots are 3.5-point favorites, over under 45.5. Patriots at 53.1%. And Patrick has picked the Patriots.
How many? 3.5?
3.5.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, I can't.
Patriots,
yeah.
Patriots will cover that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm not taking the Chargers. Even if
go for it, bro. Go for it.
Even if the QB was healthy, that line still is pretty much gone.
Yeah. If they were healthy, this would have been a totally different conversation. but they're
Oh yeah,
not.
I agree. If they were healthy, I mean, I could make a case for the Chargers if they was healthy, but
That's what I'm
not.
saying. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Good night. This defensive line, what are they doing?
Nothing.
They're not stopping Miami's running back, that's for sure.
They're not stopping anything.
They're not stopping their
Yeah.
quarterback.
That's true.
All right, the last playoff game, the Monday one,
Jesus, look at
Texans
that.
versus Steelers. Houston's a 3-point favorite, over under 38.5. Houston at 54.7%, and Patrick has picked the Texans.
Put me for that one.
Okay.
Can they get some push up front? Good night. This defensive line.
Yo, have you seen Miami's offensive line? They're massive. Look at their offensive line compared to the defensive line. I mean, come on now. Of course they're not stopping anybody. Would you stop? It wouldn't stop shit.
You would think Miami would have bigger defensive linemen, though. Unless it's just, I mean,
No, I mean, are you talking about Ole Miss defensive linemen?
Ole Miss, yes. Eric.
Texans.
Don't, Donnie, just do it for Mike. Pick the Steelers. Just do it for Mike.
I was going to say, sorry, Mike. I can't take the Steelers, not in this game.
Do it for us, too. We don't need a sweep.
I know. He just called me today and gave me 2 jobs to do next Thursday, or excuse me, next Wednesday down there, too. So,
Ole Miss defensive lineman was like, bro, I'm tired of shit, bro.
okay, look at him. He's selling it now. He's like, good at grinding out Monday night games.
For the sake of doing this, I will pick the Steelers.
Monday night game Steelers are good at grinding out wins. I know, Mike. You're right. You're 100% right. I think they're still undefeated on Monday night football games, aren't they?
I believe.
If I'm not mistaken.
It's Thursday night. They're not. Okay, I'll have to check that. But the reason why I'm going for the Steelers, besides breaking the obvious curse of the sweep, is because Jalen Warren used to play at Oklahoma State. Go Pokes.
Patrick Jr., you can't set yourself up just to say that.
I didn't set myself up. I was explaining why I'm picking Pittsburgh to help.
Exactly what he did, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the same thing. Okay, over-under. So, Donnie, you win.
So, the Steelers have won 23 consecutive home games on Monday Night Football.
And this is a home game on Monday Night Football.
That's why I was just looking. I did your job. You're welcome.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to facilitate picks over here.
Whatever, bro.
Let's do over-under now. So, Donnie.
I'm going to take the under on Packers Bears.
Okay.
Whoa.
Is that really the first turnover of the game? Dang. Let's see. Second place, Ed.
I should have been first place. Whatever, bro.
You didn't win the tiebreaker.
It's a bullshit tiebreaker.
Cry about it.
Oh, somebody's hand hit it. I was like, why did that ball go off like that? Yeah. Dang.
I'm gonna go with which one did you take, Donnie?
I took the under on Packers Bears.
Give me the under on Bills Jaguars.
Okay.
It's 51.5.
Eric.
Give me the over on Bills Jaguars.
Oh.
I think it'd be a high scoring game.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Because even if Jaguars are ahead, Josh Allen is good at coming back, so I think he'll have some, a bunch of points he'll have to.
I could see this being like a 34-31 type.
Mm-hmm. Which is above 51.5.
That's a good clean interception, baby.
Be 61. No, never mind.
What did Patrick's have?
Patrick had the over on Patriots Chargers.
Okay. And then what about you?
I am going over on Rams Panthers.
I almost went over on Indiana Oregon.
I thought about that one too.
But
I
the
almost
last game
took-
they didn't. So I was like, it seems a little high. What is it, 48.5?
You might pick the over on the Steelers.
We don't
See,
care
I
what
thought
Michael
about the under
picked.
on that one.
Yeah, we don't care what Michael picked.
Okay, picks are saved.
All right, good night, everybody.
Whoa.
Hot dog, dude.
I got to go out of town tomorrow for work, out of state.
It's only 10:15, homie.
Yeah, I got to go to bed.
I do have a scan in the morning, to be fair.
Wow,
It's 9:15 in his area.
Yeah, both of you guys. No, it's okay. We gotta go to bed anyways. I gotta wake up at 4:30. Come on now, you know
See?
better than that. I gotta tomorrow's cardio, so I gotta run. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Rod, for joining us.
Yeah, seriously,
thanks, Rod.
Thank you for
Guys,
joining.
whoever you guys are still on, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really does help. Make sure you tell some of your friends about the show, so that way they can come and join us on Tuesday and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, it's 8 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, Ponce just won against Carolina on a walk-off home run. And then make sure you guys are following the producer, the mayor, the influencer, and myself. Make sure you you go on all of the socials because I think we're pretty much everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And good luck to everybody on the pick. Good luck, Mike. Hope you guys don't do so much. Okay, bye. Seriously, bye.